Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Luna. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Matchbox Mondays, episode 30 of Vintage Matchbox Mondays. And as it says in the title, this is a lorry edition, or the lorry edition. So basically, I've got some more Matchbox lorries. And obviously, because it's from my favourite shop, or the shop I've been going to the most recently, it is from the same collection. So I'm getting quite a lorry collection now from Matchbox. I've got quite a nice collection from the 80s. I've got some original, and I've got some original convoys, and I've even got some earlier Matchbox trucks from the 60s. So I've got trucks from the 60s, trucks from the 80s, and I've also got some trucks from the later 80s. So I'm getting quite the truck collection. But anyway, less of the talk and let's take a look at what I've got. So I have got 3 today to look at, and I might show some of the other ones, do a bit of a recap. But anyway, let's move them out the way. Let's get the camera put down, a bit of extra zoom on, and take a look at the first one. So the first one is the MB26 Volvo tilt lorry. So again, box is a bit tatty. Like I said, some of these have been opened, some of them haven't. This is one that's been opened at some point. So there you go, 1983 copyright. So right at the end of Matchbox. And let's take a closer look. So here we are. So Fresh Fruit Co. But it is quite a nice piece, as you can see. So it is, obviously says Volvo across the front. And what looks like a plastic base on this one with an 84 copyright, and obviously that should just pull off. There we go. So pretty cool. I have got an earlier version of this somewhere, but I didn't bother to get it out because I just didn't. But pretty cool, nice and weighty piece still. So that is a great start. And again, paid the same price as I always pay for these, which is £5 a chuck, which I think is very good value. So that's the first piece. The second one is going to be again another, so it's the MB20 Volvo container. So again, another Volvo. And again, this box has already been opened before in the past. I'll get a bit ahead of myself. So look and see what the, yeah, again, all the same 83 Matchbox International Limited, I think. Get a bit of a blur on. Anyway, so there is the truck. And it looks, I was about to say exactly the same, but it's not. Very similar. Very similar, actual, very, yeah, they are the same truck on the front. Excuse me, a bit of a stuffy nose, my allergies playing up. But this is a darker blue, and it's got opening rear doors, and you can see lovely and fresh and white. Usually these have yellowed or got stained. This has obviously been kept out of the light. There you go, that's why it's called the container truck. There you go. So pretty cool. I'm just going to look. It's got the interior. It doesn't appear to have any interior. So it just sits on there like that. Yeah, it's a pretty much, like I said, they are different castings, but they are of the same truck. So it's different castings, but it is of the same truck. And let's say one's a metallic, what looks like a metallic light blue, and one is a dark blue, but they are both very cool. And obviously double wheels on one, singular on the other. So that's pretty cool. So that's truck number 2. And then the third piece is this. It's pretty cool, nice and weighty. Is the MB30 Arctic truck. Just move that side. So exactly the same copyright. And there it is. And straight away it is a really weighty piece. Again, this is based on, it's based on a Leyland. It's got a little bit of dust on there by the looks of it, but it is in nice condition. Does this piece open or not? I can't remember now. No, but I know this pulls off. So there is the truck by itself. So it is very small. There we go. So Lesney 1980 England. So this is an older casting. This is a carryover. So this would have been where in when the my brain switched off. International Toys, when they took over, when Universal Toy, there you go, sorry, not International Toys, when Universal Toy took over, this would have, so basically when they took over from Matchbox, this would have been a carryover. So look underneath here, articulated, I think it's an articulated truck. It's pretty cool. So, but yeah, most of the weight's in the trailer, but it is a cool piece. So yeah, so this is an older casting, like I said, it's a carryover from, so it's like an original casting that it would have carried over into the next company that bought Matchbox, but it is a very cool piece. So that's probably my favourite piece out of today's pieces. That is pretty cool. And like I said, this is some of the stuff I'm going to go show, but this is obviously, like I said, this is what I got from the same collection last time. So it's the Cattle truck, which I believe is based on the Dodge truck, I think. Is it Dodge? I'm going to have a look now. Is it going to let me see it? Yeah, it looks like it. So, like I said, these have been shown before. I just thought I'd show them again. This is a particular favourite of mine. So it is the delivery truck, which is pretty cool. Again, I think it's based on a Dodge, but again in cracking condition. And I know this is a particular favourite of quite a few people. So it's the Scania without a trailer, but I will get a trailer one day. I've got some spare trailers here. But anyway, so that is the trucks from a while ago, but we're more interested in today's trucks, obviously. So let's just put them like this. So that is today's trucks. Pretty cool. And like I said, I quite like collecting trucks. It's different. Most of us collect, you know, always look on the lookout for cars. I like to mix it up a little bit and have a few trucks to the collection. Let's get the rest in the background. Let's stop being lazy. Do it properly as I drop it on the floor. I'm having a really good day today. So there we go. So not getting very far. Don't cut the box. And there's the other one from before. And I can't get the last one out. And there is the last one from last time. So anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more vintage pieces, wheel swaps, customs, and all that good stuff to come. I have got some awesome cars coming in the mail. I ain't going to say what they are. And the Dodge 66 Dodge Charger from my last video, which I think was from the Friday night custom, is coming on nicely. So stay tuned for that. I'll be showing part 2 of that video on the Friday when I finished it. I had quite a few comments saying to do a full custom, so that is what I'm doing on it. But anyway, with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.